So for today's video, I'm going to talk about Jupiter in Krittika Nakshatra. So Jupiter in Krittika Nakshatra, the one thing that always comes in my mind is they love cooking. So people who have Krittika Nakshatra, especially in Venus or Jupiter or Mars, they are someone who love cooking and they can cut things into a very unique shape. Besides that, they always have a very short-tempered nature, and among all the Aries nakshatra, Kritika is one of the most high short-tempered nakshatra. So when they are arguing, they always cut through anyone who's talking just to prove their point is the best. So for a woman who has Jupiter in Kritika nakshatra, your man can be someone who can argue a lot. If it's in a good placement, even still if it's good placement, they can have this characteristic a bit within them. They love to prove their points, like what I say is correct, what I say is right. This is my point. They always have that strong stand for what they believe, for what they want to say. They want other people to listen to it. So the next thing is another nakshatra. I think Aries nakshatra, most all the nakshatras can always have very martial arts. They love that, and sports person. And for Krittika nakshatra, these people can have scars on their body. Kritika is a nakshatra ruled by sun, and it also can tend to burn things. So without they realize, they can hurt someone with their words. And Kritika is also literally means sword, so means cut the things. So that's why I say cut through the words. It can hurt someone. They can hurt someone with their words. So that has to do. They have to control with that one. For a woman who have Jupiter in Kritika Nakshatra, your man can be someone who never really go along with his own family. He always have dispute with his own family. There's always arguments. There's always something is always going on with their family, and they can be very adamant, very strictly religious. If they want to do certain things, they always do in their certain way. They can have a business related to the food industry. As I said, Kritika is they love cooking. So not only they love cooking, they can have business related to food, hotels, foods, or chef. This business can also make a chef. So who knows, ladies, your man can be a chef if you have Jupiter in Kritika Nakshatra. So next one is always want to be the lead, never the followers. So they always want to be the authority. They always want to lead. They always want to be the leader, the boss. They don't like to take order from anyone. If this is Bharani or any other previous Ashwini, even Ashwini also can, at least they can accept. But Kritika is the hardest one to accept order from others. They just can't, because it's a sun nakshatra. We all know sun is the king planet. It's like one and only. So they never take advice from anyone. They are like, I know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna do it. That's their attitude, their character. They can have it. Can't take criticism very well. So this is quite seems like it's like going very bad, but Kritika is a nakshatra very much ruled by sun. So as I said before, sun is like one and only thing. So this nakshatra, it can make the person who lives with them tend to get, they always need to tolerate their, how to say, the dominant thing. They love to dominate, even in relationship, business. They are very ruthless business people. They are very straightforward. This is what I want to make, and this that. That's how they are. They very masculine energy. If false, it can be toxic masculine. This I have seen a lot, especially Kritika. This nakshatra, if it's not in a good placement, then it can make the man to have very toxic masculine energy. It's kind of very hard to get out, but they can get out obviously. But you have to see we have to see other placements as well. If there is any other placements, even the sun, since this one we have to see where is sun and which nakshatra sun is in, so that will shows how they will gonna behave. So all the nakshatras, it seems like Kritika is like bad nakshatra. It is not. It's actually very leadership nakshatra, very much. They are the sun. That's always you have to remember with the Kritika nakshatra. They are the sun, so they always lead the way. They cannot be the followers. That's the one thing that you need to remember with this nakshatra. So most of the time, Jupiter in Kritika nakshatra, they are the one who's going to handle the business as well in a family. They are the one who have the last say. They are not going to listen to the other person, the wife. It's kind of hard. So if you have Jupiter in Kritika nakshatra, I would say better have boundaries for the ladies. You should tell them before you are getting married, before you are getting into the relationship. Then if you see your man have any placement in Kritika nakshatra, then just let them know that this is my boundaries. I want to do. I am independent in my own way. So you have to be very clear, very straightforward with them. And yeah, so that's it for Kritika nakshatra, Jupiter in Kritika nakshatra. And see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.